What is up, guys? It's Guildspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this marvelous Monday afternoon? Hope y'all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, we are going to jump right on in with some matches of Killer, and we're going to be doing a little bit of dredging in, as I do have a daily I would like to complete. As far as builds are concerned, I'm not sure if I want to use my normal build. Like I said, it's the very meta build. Could always go Adept. That's an option too, which I think I have Adept on Dredge already done. I don't know though. I'll be completely honest with you there. Alternatively, we could go with the generic build. I have thought about tossing these off for now until I actually crack down and actually do the challenge and just use the non-regression builds. Or just have unique builds per killer, because there's obviously the Adept builds, there's the meta builds, which is pretty consistent of Corrupt, Eruption, Scourge, Hook, Pain, Resonance, and a fourth dependent on the killer. A Dredge is going to be Brutal, Wesker is going to be Bamboozle, yada yada yada. Usually it's Bamboozle, Brutal. Sometimes a little bit of variance for killers like, I don't know, Nurse. But overall, it's pretty consistent. Then there's always the generic build. I think I'm going to start off with just the meta build, just for the sake of using it. And then maybe I'll go back to the drawing board and do the non-regression builds. I think that might be a little bit of fun, spice things up just a wee bit. Otherwise, we could just kind of go through and have some fun things with very specific build setups. Maybe strong builds that don't rely on regression, maybe slow down, which is always a very fine balancing act of for example, Deadlock is a slowdown perk, as is Corrupt. It is not regression, however. So too is Sloppy Butcher and Gift of Pain, as they're slowdowns but not regression. And it's actually interesting to think about. I wonder what survivors hate more. As far as I'm concerned, it's whatever, it's part of the game. But I wonder what the mass majority of survivors hate more. Regression or slowdown? Things that make things take longer, or things that make things regress, which inherently makes them take longer. But there's a difference between Pentamento, which forces gens to be close to 2 minutes long, an additional 30 seconds, and Scourge, Choke, Pain, Resonance, which is a 15% regression, about 13.5 seconds off the gen, meaning that's, halfway to 2 minutes in that regard, but not fully 2 minutes. We did spawn on the mid-weech. Kind of an interesting map for Dredge. I'm not sure if I really played Dredge on here all too often, but we are going to cross the courtyard. Yo, what's up? How you doing today? Hopefully y'all are doing well. I heard a locker. Ace, my friend, did you mean to do that? Rude. Rude is rude, friend. Bro goes back. Want to say Kate went in here. Kate did. Did I get faked out? It looks like I did, though. It looks like we mind gamed each other just a wee bit there. Nicely done, Kate. Ah, a little bit of a dead hard. Okay, I see what you're attempting to do. Well, let's go for the Scourge Hook here, get a little bit of information. Nightfall about of a third of the way through. Let's start taking a look at gens. Trying to find what gen they're on. Ah, here we go. There's the ace we heard scream earlier. No sprint burst, which I was expecting, given that he really just held still there. We're now going to... Hi there! Oh, Ace, my boy. You were all too predictable. All right, let's hook you, and you might as well get an eruption going. Though, excuse me. Excuse me. There's a survivor nearby. Hi there, friend. How are you? Okay, we're gonna get a repeat of the same thing. Oh, look at Leon being a lot more aggressive. I like to see it, friend. I like to see it. However, you've kind of killed yourself. I was literally just doing nothing. Leon here saying, bet I know how to die. Looks like Ace still on hook. A Scourge hook incoming, regressing the most progressed gen by 15%. Nightfall will be active soon as well. That is always a lovely sight. There's the unhook on the Ace, probably the Rebecca, I imagine. Sure enough, it is. Oh, Rebecca, my dear. So let's go for Rebecca. Nightfall now active. Pallet here goes for the drop. We got the down. And I guess we'll put you on a Scourge hook as well. Might as well keep the regression going. And I wonder if Ace is underneath the hook getting healed. No, if they were, they actually may have been able to get a double, triple body block in order to go for the save. Though it appears they opted not to. Alright, so we saw one person off the Killer Instinct there. Let's go for them. That there is a Kate. A wonderful sight for me. Yep, we'll take the BT hit on you. I was waiting for Kate to use Dead Hard. But appears that she decided not to for whatever reason. Alright, another Scourge Hook Pain Resonance incoming. Nightfall has since ended, so you will need to find them. It appears that they are making my life quite easy. Hello, friends. That there appears to be an Ace. I believe we will get the hit before he's able to make it to a tile, and so we will. Trying to do a bit of a 360. Tiles right here. Sorry, friend, ain't gonna be that easy. And good news is he should be right next to another Scourge Hook Pain Resonance if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I am 1000% mistaken. Oh, actually I'm not. However, they're still on the hook. That there would be the Kate, as everyone is still injured in a little bit of a pickle. Things have been good. You know, got over COVID, which was good. Feeling better-ish now. Shen over here has some work, so we might as well hit that. Ooh, look at you guys. You guys did a gin. Oh, I heard someone. Yeah, it was not exactly pleasant, to say the least. Yeah, they unhooked the Rebecca, finally. There's the... Wait, no. That's right. I want... Okay. I'm a tad bit confused by the thought process there, Rebecca, me girl. But up you go. I want to say it was Ace on the hook, right? Am I crazy? Maybe. Real possibility that I am. Mile of progress there, not that we need to worry about it. Alright, let's get our void tokens in. But I'm recovered for the most part. I'm just dealing with a bit of exhaustion now at this point. No one nearby. We should also kick some pumpkins as we need to get a treat, and we got it on our first try. Very nice. Really? I've found no one off the Killer Instinct, which is kind of insane to think about. Oh, did I hear someone? I thought I heard a female survivor, but the only two left are Ace and Leon, so I'm not entirely certain, to be honest with you. But overall, doing well. I've kind of shifted my stream schedule around a little bit. I've switched around a lot of things, made more time for people to spend time with Frankie, spend time with friends, doing things outside of streaming as well as COTF. So it's been good. Who do we want? We want Leon, right? Ace is on Death Hook, so let's go for Leon then. Hi, friend. You thought it's gonna teleport. Very cute. Alright, we're up for our Husk again. Oh, he actually doubled back. Look at you. Too bad you messed up and I still get Bloodlust. Popped in, think it'd be changed schedules to be good to finally catch you. Yeah, right now we're aiming for Monday through Thursday, sometimes Fridays, at 7 p.m. CST to 9 p.m. CST, so some earlier streams in comparison. Not going to 11 as much. This allows me to spend a little bit more time with Frankie as well as help around the house, which has been beneficial for all involved. Also just helped with the fact that since I've been so fatigued, it's allowed me to have a bit more of a breather, for lack of a better term. Be around Wednesdays and Tuesdays. For some reason, I thought I saw Ace, and then I guess maybe I didn't. Well, keep on looking around, breaking doors. Yo, what's up, No? How you doing today, friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Well, I'll do this. Locker's there. Probably a good play. Hi, Ace. How you doing, bud? Let's go for you and not the Leon. Anytime, anytime. Ace going over here. Where are we going? He's holding W for dear life, friend? It looks that way. Okay. Yeah, just holding W for dear life. All right. Messed up a little bit, though, so we'll get the down. I feel like I heard a Leon. Good attempt. I can appreciate it. Now, the question is, do I have any hooks nearby? I don't, actually. Kind of do it. Might be able to get around this corner, though I think I wasted so much time that Ace will get off my shoulder in time. Ace! Actually, you know what, Ace? I will let you live. Only one gen has been completed. My general rule of thumbs and pubs is if they complete 0 or 1 gen, I will let a survivor escape via the hatch. So we will allow Ace to escape. Sorry, Leon, you were going to be the chosen one, but then you decided to take a body block for Ace, me boy. All right, I guess we'll just go around and breaking things in the meanwhile, get some extra blood points while we can. Unfortunately, unable to fill our void meter, which I really do like that secondary objective. It is kind of cool. I know it's not going to stick around forever, but it's kind of a nice little feature. Should be a door down here, right? Yup. Oh, really, hatches here as well. Well, we'll let Ace find it. No, Ace, no, Ace, come back! Ace is like, oh, it's the dredge, run! I'm like, no, Ace, the hatch is that way, friend. Whatever. I mean, it only spawns on the lower floor. He'll figure it out eventually, right? I know you're here. Come on! This way. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you got the idea now. Drop the medkit. You want to drop the medkit for me? No, he's gonna leave. Bye, Ace. That was such a strange endgame. But GG, well played to these survivors. With that being said, while we are going to load into our next match, we are going to go on a quick ad break. And looks like I just noticed Ace with the one perk, Prove Thyself. A good perk indeed. But with that being said, we are going to go a quick break. A short 1 minute and 30-second ad, so we will be back shortly. With that being said, I will see you soon. For those of you who are, however, subscribed, you guys do not have to worry about ads. So we shall continue. I need to hook 4 different survivors in a single trial. Well, that sounds pretty doable. What? I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be getting ads. Use has a subscriber. What that was? Oh, yeah, so now you are able to select multiple challenges at the same time. Not to mention there's also the event tome or compendium. Yeah, I think you've been subbed almost as long as I've been affiliate at this rate. Do I want to play more Dredge? Dredge, I feel like, is a really underrated killer. At the same time, I kind of want to play more Huntress. I've been in a bit of a Huntress kick recently. If I do that, do I want to use my regular build, or I want to go with like a Huntress-specific build? Let's go with a Huntress-specific build. Oh, shall we redeem the wheel? Indeed, Shelby did. Thank you much for the reminder. Just popped in and was going to ask if I could see you play Huntress. Yes, we can play Huntress, but after we do spin the Wheel of Killer first. And we are going to spin the wheel, and we have landed on the Ouroboros Master himself, and we'll do a match of Huntress thereafter. So let's go with the Mastermind. Mr. Whiskers. Let's not use No Way Out. We're gonna use Bamboozle on him. Yeah, we'll just go with my meta build on him. I think why not? Yes, I do. I am aware of that. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, Wesker honestly has been a ton of fun. They really did do a great job with his overall design and his kit. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping that they continue the trend for like really satisfying good killers with the Night Killer, who we should, keywords, be seeing some more information about tomorrow, I think. I'm fairly certain we'll see more information about Wesker tomorrow, not Wesker, the new killer and survivors tomorrow, which I'm excited for because the PTB will be dropping next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So I am very excited to see what they have in store. All right. Well, let's ready on up to start things off. We need to hook 4 different survivors, which is easy enough. I try not to tunnel if at all possible. If survivors are playing very aggressively and doing a really good job, I will say, I don't think there's a, not hemorrhage, a mangled add-on for Wesker. No, I don't believe so. There's hemorrhage, but there's no mangled. And Mangled, honestly, is so helpful in these type of situations where I see 3 medkits. If I was playing Huntress, honestly, I probably would have slapped on the, was it the Bloody Head add-on? Whatever add-on is for Huntress, that when they take a hit from the hatchet, they become mangled, so the healing just takes a little bit longer. As medkits, as I have said many a times, are quite powerful indeed. And I imagine we will see their power here once again. I still stand by my proposed medkit nerf, which is medkits no longer have the ability to self-heal. Instead, at each tier, you have the increase in charges, but also an increase in healing speed when you heal another survivor. So like maybe brown medkit might be an increase of 5%, yellow's increase of 10%, green 15, so on and so forth. I think that would actually be very viable, and in some ways could even act as a 5th perk for survivors, basically be an equivalent of a free desperate measures. But let's go for a little sprint real quick. Survivors should have spawned back in this corner. I'm imagining, hold on, scratchy marks. They ran upstairs then. Rebecca with a little bit of a turnaround there, it looked like. Getting a bit of distance. She might go for the window here. She does. She's actually using these windows very, very well, honestly. Did a bit of a fake there, so we will get the hit. However, she is not sticking the tile. All right, we're on short side here. I think we'll get this down pretty cleanly. There's Dead Hard, perfect. No sign of survivors. We do see a 10% skill check regression there behind us. And this was the most progressed gen. Ooh, which is not a great sign for these survivors, as that has very little progression. That was a relatively short chase, a boon. A boon in the distance. Do I want to go back? Good job. I really held that, hoping that she'd flick into me. But she held her ground pretty well. She will get this vault if she goes for it. Let's vault. We will have that bamboozled. She may have not been aware of that fact. So we will get the M1 down, or M1 hit rather, then go for the M2 down. Another bamboozle, forcing her to drop pallet very early. Ooh, look at you, Nia. I appreciate the guts. Yep. Might just need to drop chase here. Yeah, for good reason too. Survivors are on gens, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the other generators real quick. Get a sense of where they're at. Another gen back there. Looks like they've only been working on 2 gens, which is good and bad news in its own right. We do see Rebecca there. We actually see all 3 survivors here. One behind this bush. You do have a pallet. You can drop it, but you don't have much to your right, though they're going left. Let's vault it. Gain some distance. Perfect. Let's take a look. Oh, wait. Oh, Rebecca, did you just boon directly behind me? Well, that's a gutsy move, friend. Or she knows Scourge Hook there. Get a bit of extra distance here. We do see him on this gen down here, which I am going to erupt, methinks. Scratch marks going back. Let's try and cut her off. And we will get the M1 hit. 2 charges in hand. Let's go for it. That's so unfortunate. Literally just barely not hitting them. Let's try and get him to drop it. Go down short side. Good job on the double back, but you might force fault. No, look at you. Being very daring. Now we're on short side though, which might mean that I have the opportunity to get the down at the pallet. Honestly, was not expecting her to go for it, as I was pretty much guaranteed the down. Yeah, I think we just break then. That's really unfortunate. Oh, that's so bad. We had the down. We should get there before they're able to get to the pallet though, but if they have dead hard. Scourge look right down here. Alright, let's go for the Scourge Hook. The Eastifier is doing pretty well, I will say. We did hear a gen popping off, and a medkit sitting here for one reason or another. Interesting. Well, let's deposit our void points real quick. Sounds like Gen over here has some progress. I think we do go for a quick kick with Eruption at this point, and then immediately try and follow up on a down on the Nia. Ooh, good stun. Honestly thought I was far enough away not to eat that, but apparently I was wrong. Thankfully, she messed up just as much. We got the good grab. However, we pushed her into another tile. We're not able to flick appropriately there. I was hoping she'd mess up. She didn't, though. She is playing well. But we'll get the down. And also get another Scourge Hook, I think.
7
All right.
all I can spare to play with you.
Hi. Are you going to try and take a body block? Nope, just going to make distance.
Starting.
Trying to actually see where the Meg went. Excuse me? A deliverance right in my face? Yeah, that's bad on my part. She'll vault. She has every reason to, though. She knows I have bamboozle. At this point in time, I do need someone close to Death Hook, I feel. All right. Back on the hook you go. Let's take a look at gens over here. Not much there. Still some progress here, though no sign of the survivors on it. Nice part is we got them down fast enough that they're still broken from the deliverance. So gotta love that. Might as well grab our void points. Doing pretty well, Toaster. Doing pretty well. How about you, friend? What have you been up to? No, we don't see anyone just yet. They might be on this gen, though, in the back. We do have a bit of a 3 gen to work with, which I am pretty happy about. Though, this was the most progressed gen, and it was hit by Scourge Hook Pain Res. Ooh. Ooh, interesting, interesting indeed. Survivor over there, that's the Meg and a Nia, it looks like. You think I didn't see you? You are dead wrong, friend. Perfect. 2 eruptions back to back, another Scourge Hook to boot. Yeah, there's a lot of geometry to keep in mind. That's the same way of pretty much any map in the grand scheme of things, but this map especially can be a bit of a bear for sure. Now, we do see the Meg right behind here, I do believe. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I could have sworn she's still here. All right, we'll kick it. Been well, no sad face, just fat finger the wrong emote. Fair enough, you know. It do happen at times. We'll get some more eruption going. We see the Rebecca. Okay. I mean, I wasn't going to be able to hit you, but I'll take the dead hard. Honestly, at 2 gens left, I kind of need to get someone out of the game, methinks. So we are going to go for Zania. Up you go, friend. And that's gonna make my life just a little easier. Let's see. And over here, there is another Nia. Pretty well progressed. We aren't going to be able to get an eruption in on time, but that's fine. I was wondering that she would revolt. Ooh, good job not going for that mid-vault, though. Instead going for the pallet. She'll throw it. Did get a little bit of a mind game there, though honestly, I don't think I care. With 3 survivors left, I think continuing the 3... You know what? I guess I do care, because they knocked out that gen. That was pretty quick. I'm feeling like maybe a Prove Thyself was in the mix there. So good job to these survivors. I thought she'd flick out, but she held W for dear life. Jeez. Yep, she gets the pallet in front of me. And I think they do get the last gen. Really good job on their part. I was definitely in the right for getting someone out of the match. Unfortunately, did not work as well as I'd hoped. Sorry, Nia, can't do this forever, friend. I will catch up eventually. Ah, bamboozle, friendo, bamboozle. No, I think not. That there is mid-vault. A gift to every killer, I do say. I mean, coup de grace does extend lunge, and in my opinion, it's the same issue I have with Fire Up, which is at the end of the day, it is only good when gens are completed, and for the most part, you just want gens not to be completed, right? So that's the biggest issue I have with coup de grace. But GG, well played to these survivors. I think I may have missed one survivor. I think that may be the Meg. Yep, so I was right about the Prove Thyself. And looks like it was Boon Shadow Steps and Circle of Healing. 2 Circle of Healings, in fact. Dead Hard, Lightweight. I think that was the Meg, the Quick and Quiet. That makes sense. That makes sense. But either way, it's GG. And that was also an off-the-record deliverance. You love to see it, but hate it all the while. I think coup de grace is fun in certain circumstances, and definitely do enjoy using it on like Myers for like the extra lunge. Yo, what's up, Sarah? Thank you much for the sub. I appreciate you. How you doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. Huntress. Let's go with, I think, just the default. Darkness Revealed. Iron Maiden makes a lot of sense here. We could go with Brutal Strength as well. Wouldn't be a half bad idea, just to break pallets a little bit faster. Let's do that. We'll go Brutal. We'll go... We could go Agitation, try and bring people down to the basement. I mean, Basement Huntress is quite frightful. I think, do I want to go no gen regression? Questions. Gen regression or no gen regression? But yeah, the Baba Yaga skin's amazing. I absolutely love it. All right, though. Let's see. Do we want, like, Bitter Murmur? Do we want something else? Like, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna get cross-map snipes. I'm not, that much of a god with Huntress, to say the least. I'm not sure what else I want to run. Also, do I have the Dowsy Rods? I do. You have medkits? You do. I'm gonna run the Begrimed Head because, honestly, I'm not a fan of medkits. As you can see from that last match, in fact, those 3 medkits put in a lot of work where people, you know, were able to spend less time healing, more times on gens. And because of that, you know, definitely had a bit of an edge. I think that if we were given a little bit of extra time, we may have been able to do more. But let's just say it was 3 heals out of those medkits. That's a savings of 48 seconds across the match. When I get back in comp, just run coup de grace no matter every time I put in a match. That would be a decision, that is for sure. But this would be a fun Huntress match, as do you think. Like I said, I've been enjoying Huntress lately. Didn't we see Nomither in one match at some point? Was it a Twins match, I want to say? I want to say that might be true. Maybe the Twins match. Zeratin Fields. As per usual, more like rotten luck. Kinda wish I had Lethal Pursuer, not gonna lie. Trying to see if the corn moves at all. I'm not seeing it, so. Alright. Let's go out hunting, shall we? No one there. Guess maybe I could have brought Corrupt Intervention. I hear survivors. Hi, Carlos. Yeah, this gen being here is kind of rough on me. Perfect. And excellent. Very nice 2-tap, if I do say so myself. Yeah, biggest thing I found with Huntress is that by being a lot more patient and boxing survivors out, I've gotten a lot better with her and just kind of holding that position, and they are then forced to make a move. I don't have to do anything, I just walk towards them menacingly. And it works out, kind of like what you saw there. 10% regression off the gen. That's huge. That's a Lori on short side. She went long side, actually. A little bit of a miss there. We have 2 hatchets. Good job. So we'll have to get an M1 hit here. She may think we're out of hatchets now. Good dodge. She has a pallet. Let's force her back into the tile. Brutal strength, gain some good value. All right, not the cleanest chase in the world, but I'll take it. You didn't really get much information off Darkness Revealed. It is on cooldown. Kind of wish Darkness Revealed didn't have as steep of a cooldown as it did. We don't have anything in Gen Regression, but with Brutal, might as well kick it for the 2.5% regression. There is a survivor here on my left. It's Carlos again. A little bit late on that one, unfortunately. Carlos, we've already been through this, friend. We've already gone through the exact same scenario. You know what you should use for when you don't have any hatchets? Are you gonna say coup de grace? Alright, might as well kick this gen real quick. Get rid of the pallet too while we're at it. And get some Darkness Revealed value. Let's see. Yeah, this map is just awful for it. Hold on. Hold on. Beautiful! I would have died if that hit. I saw the corn moving. Excuse me, game. Alright. Get the down and onto the hook you go. No shame in M1 and when you need to. Another gen over there. We're on 3, but we could get some darkness revealed value. Let's take a look. And quite literally nothing. Alright. As well transfer to the void, get some haste here. This gen still do be regressing. What about Carlos's gen? Oh, Carlos. Would you like to die, friend? He's definitely around here. That's the thing. That is without question. There's no way this lands. Well, might as well take a shot. So regressing there too. Alright. Well, let's go back to the gen then. I wonder if that was close. They did not heal right away. They also could just be overestimating my potential. Good hit on Carlos. Carlos is on death hook, mind you. I had the right lineup. Good dodge there. We need down 1 here. You might think that we're out of hatchets now. Let's not show her hand until she drops pallet. So unfortunate. Megan, me girl, you either have bounced landing or you are destined to die. However, I believe you're still destined to die nonetheless. Boil over. Don't see that every day. And is not exactly the most useful here on the Rotten Fields. Well, I guess you might be able to get some value over on the Combines. I guess that is a possibility. Once again, no value off the darkness revealed. Maybe, like, they need to just increase the radius that it aura reads from lockers. As a blind throw. I had the right idea, just not the right execution. Can't dodge if it's point blank, friend. Let's get Lori down. And then let's reload immediately after. I'm forgetting if Lori's also on death hook. I think it's just Carlos, and I think now Lori thereafter, though. No, actually, I think she is dead. That's actually perfect. You love to see it. All right, let's get some haste so we can get to a locker just a wee bit faster. Should be one around here. Carlos is on death hook, and another gen completed. Oh, that truly is unfortunate. No progress on this gen. Oh, I feel like I just heard someone. I did hear someone. Good dodge. Hornbinus is a thing. Jesus. I got that at the corner. There we go. That gen behind me is going, though. They are wanting it done. However, they were not able to complete it. Well, let's get it for the 2.5% regression. If they want to gen tab it, be my guest. Meg is on death hook. No sign of the survivor. We need to be a little bit careful here, as this gen also has some progression, it looks like. I'll just scare him off the gen. I don't expect us to land. Just to get him off it momentarily. Still regressing, in fact, though. Survivor over here on my right. You saw that crow go off? But they're nowhere to be found. Could be in that back corner. The problem is, since I don't have any real gen regression, I can't wait around here forever. Ah, there she is. I knew you were around here somewhere, Kate. Good job. Landing like right next to her. There we go. Alright, you got caught on the corner. Do you have a dead hard? Not sure, but you're down now. Yeah, I'm getting better at the long range shots. It's the up close and personal where they have that movement. It's a bit harder. Also, do apologize for all those who are not subbed. We do have an ad running. We need to extend that out just a wee bit, I think. Just take it through here. There it is. Last gen over there. There's the unhook. We do have Noed up still, however. So we can utilize our M1s if we really want. Speaking of, hi friend! Let's get you up on a hook. However, I do foresee them being on the jet and the exit gate on the other side. I doubt that lands right. I want to get... Oh! 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 That was so good. I was not expecting that to land. I have no idea where Kate is. Like, we usually get a pretty good lineup with the hatchet. It just comes down to the arch. The arch is just something that I cannot really calculate all too well at times. But that was great. That was great. But GG, well played to these survivors. That was a fun one. All right, all right. Well, we can move on to another challenge. I think we're going to stick with Huntress for a bit. Like I said, I really do enjoy her. Been on a bit of a Huntress kick, just trying to get a little bit better with her. And I've definitely seen some improvement, I'll put it that way. Collects 9 void energy from downing survivors by any means. We can certainly do that. I think right now, unless you guys want to spin the wheel, I know we have that set up to once every hour. So once the hour passes, then we'll do that. But I'll refund that as I already planned to stick with Huntress, so don't worry about that whatsoever. But yeah, as far as builds are concerned, I do like this. I think it's a nice little relaxed build. I'm not worried about gens too much. I'm really just focusing in on my chases. Darkness revealed, though, gets so little value. I wish that maybe instead of 18 meters, or 8 meters, is like 16. Maybe like doubling it would make it more valuable on more maps. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of. Really, 2 more medkits. I'm gonna run out of the begrimed heads. I swear. I'm gonna need to dip into the blood web and search for them. Like I said, just having that basically that 5th perk, basically a sloppy butcher on a stick, really does help out a ton. I almost feel like killers should all have an add-on that does that. I think maybe standardizing like some form of add-on that across all killers applies a mangled status effect to survivors would go a long way. In addition, I think we've also seen like Franklin's as well. You know, Twins has an add-on like that. I think Bubba and potentially Billy does too, where survivors drop their items. I'm not as big of a fan of that in comparison, especially as it really doesn't do what Franklin's currently does best, which is get rid of charges, especially on medkits. However, I will say that it still might not be something that I'd be against them standardizing across all killers. because it would really go a long way to supporting killers a little bit better, especially if medkits stay as they are. At least with the mangled and the hemorrhage status effect, you know, that now means that healing can be regressed. Healing's going to take longer, so they're not getting as much of a benefit off a medkit as they would otherwise. Mount Ormond. Spawning middle's kind of rough for spawn logic. Let's check shack side real quick. Yep, I was right on the money. There's holding corner. Look at them playing quite bold indeed. I like it. Look at them. Yeah, playing the outside of the T-wall. I thought they were going to go for a vault. They did not. That is rough. Yeah, they know what I was aiming for there. Probably should have readied up a hatchet. There we go. We were patient and it paid off. Oh, bull crap on that dead hard. That's so rough. I'm gonna have to drop chase here. Yeah, dead hard is, like I've said before and I'll say again, new dead hard is, in my opinion, worse than old. Friend. That was a decision. That was most certainly a decision right there. Yeah, I mean, survivors have a lot of tools available to them to really crank out gens between hyper focus, stakeout, prove thyself, overzealous. There are a lot of really good options. There we go. It's a possibility. I doubt it, based on the fact that she left really early, but not it's all the realm possibility. I want to reload here. We're only on 2. We could get it down. No progress there. They will go back in the middle, I'd imagine. Sure enough. We'll go for a fresh survivor. Shoot. You're very close on that. We'll get that M1 hit here. We have our hatchet for the follow-up. So she might, no, I was gonna say might just drop pallet. Hi, friend. Weren't expecting me to take that route now, were you? You have dead hard. Based on the way that you're playing here, you have dead hard. Yeah, there's the dab. There's the dab. It's just the looking behind her constantly just told me so much there. Alright, we need to reload though, as well as deposit our void points before long. As far as though, cranking out gens like nobody's business. No sign of survivors off of darkness revealed, though we did see someone right over here. That is a Cheryl, it would seem, holding their corner. Yeah, I hear you, Cape. Wow, being very bold there. There's that dead hard. Thought I could get it before she could. Good job there. Alright, there's the mid vault. Now keep in mind, there's no survivor here as well. Really? Could have sworn I would have gotten that. But thankfully for me, she crawled over to a rock, so we are good to go there. However, these last two gens are not gonna last long, even with 2 survivors off them, I do fear. Yeah, look at that. 10% regression on the gen. They're right there, though. They must have gotten out of dodge, jeez. Not much I can do. Yeah, let's just deposit real quick. Though I could have sworn, did I just hear someone go into a locker? There's no way in hell, right? No. I didn't think so. That would have been insane. Because they know about Iron Maiden's the funny part. You saw Cheryl there. Seems like a survivor is here. There she is. Yeah, this last gen ain't gonna last long at all. I'm willing to bet that this is a Swift. Let's get the hit. Being in main building, though, is a bit rough for Huntress. She'll drop pallet. Dead hard. Even if I land the hit, wouldn't have mattered. There we go. Survivors always affect. They always forget about the existence of the hitbox that lags behind them. Also, survivors keenly aware of NOED in the mix. It is right over here, so they might be on it. And on that exit gate, survivor going over here. That looks to be a Cheryl. Yeah, let's play Shack, I guess. I imagine they'll probably get rid of Noah before I get this down, though. Be willing to bet. There they are. Oh, that's Felix. We haven't seen Felix this entire game, have we? Yeah, he's just trying to get as far away from the Noah as possible, reasonably so. They might be able to get the totem before I get this down, though. Yeah, in fact, I think they will. I was waiting for it to pop, honestly. But he's going to the corner of all corners, which is fine by me. Oh, we might be able to get this hit here. Box him in. Nope, we're out of hatchets now. And that is the worst place for me to be in right now. Because survivors are going to come in for body blocks, guaranteed. Wow, look at all the pallets they have. Alright, we need to be careful now. We need to keep in mind there's 2 survivors that have been using flashlights and using them effectively. I don't see scratch marks. Darkness revealed didn't show me much. Survivor up here did not vault down. Yeah, she's right there. She ain't gonna move a muscle either until I pick. Heard another set of footsteps, though. I think I can hit her through that, too, is the funny part. Want to reload, see if they go for it? I thought she was going to CJ tech, not going to lie. Was really looking forward to it, too. There's the hit. Altruism might just kill them. All right. Well, let's break. I'm expecting them to come back in. They're being very, very aggressive. Just barely. He was really smart not to go for that stun. I was just far enough away not to take it. Alright, once again, getting the hit. Think we will need to reload here. Play it smart, play it slow. Sorry, Felix, for you having to be down the ground so much. Your teammates are not making it easy. Yeah, they're so wiggly. There's another. Don't think they get that. All right, Felix, me boy, up you go. They're healed. We got some hatchets back in hand. Well, sorry to say, Felix, but I think they're giving up on you. I can kind of understand why. Rough. There we go. Down you. Now which one, which one? I think we pick you. Felix wanting to body block maybe? I mean, I'm not chasing you out there, friend. Sorry to tell you. It just ain't gonna happen. If I can't get Felix, I'll take the Nia. So, where did Felix go exactly? Oh, there's no way. I was about to say. If that's some... Wait. Felix? I mean, Decisive Strike is deactivated, so... Yeah, he could have just went to the other exit gate. Decisions were made, my friend. Decisions were made. Honestly, I was just content with getting the Nia based on all of that, but I'll take the Felix too, I do suppose. But with that being said, GG well played to these survivors. And Elias, thank you much for stopping by saying hi. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach Ghosts of Play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you here. Dead hard for the win. Ping, that's why. Who is? Oh, Yui? I mean, potentially? I don't think Ping was that bad, but either ways. Everyone should be on NAE, I believe. At least that's what server that I'm playing off of, based on the fact that I'm in Central States. He's from Colombia. Yeah, that will do it. I mean, if you're on US servers playing from Colombia, yeah, bringing Dead Hard can be a bit risky. So, fair enough, fair enough. There is high risk, high reward, I do suppose. High risk, high reward. But either ways, GG's. Yeah, the Dead Hards were rough. You guys were getting those off pretty cleanly time and time again. Also, who was... Okay, it was you with the Deliverance. And then Felix had Addy, Sprint Burst, and We'll Make It. Surprised they weren't able to use Sprint Burst more. Maybe they were able to use it on the first pickup. I don't know, though. I remember the days swiffing a few Americans in, like, okay, time to pre-throw everybody. Yeah, it's like, at the end of the day, once your ping is at a certain point, you just need to pre-throw. You need to be more careful about dead hards, whole 9 yards. It is a thing, for sure. But we can take this off. As far as the build's concerned, it's doing what it needs to do. We got the locker perks, we got the chase for brutal strength, and then Noah just to kind of close things out. Because we expect the gens to be completed at this point, based on how the build is crafted. With no real slowdown, no real regression. Only exception is when we throw on the begrimed head for the mingled stats effect. Be a little bit of a funny T-man, and then you get to play more Huntress. I mean, I'm already playing more Huntress. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry. Though, as a reminder, we are only going for another hour. So we're going to play this match of Huntress. We're going to spin the wheel. And then after that, will probably only be 2 more matches. And then we'll be done for the night. Like I said, it's been kind of nice having shorter streams. It's allowed me to rest more as well, which has been beneficial post-COVID. Only 1 med kit. I don't feel like I need to use the begrimed head. I feel like 2 or more is kind of my threshold for maybe I like some mangled stats effect on these survivors. Maybe I would. Well, so let's snooze the ad real quick. All right. I think I might need to push the ad manager to 20 minutes. I think that'll be more reasonable. That way I can prompt it in between matches. It's a good thing to, like, not overwork yourself. The short streams, I'm sure, are fine. Just I know I'm happy to be here, and Laws will be too. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, we're still doing, like, 8 hours on weekdays, and then, like, another, 6 to 8 hours on COTF on Sundays. So we're still doing, like, upwards of 16 hours a week streaming, just split between 2 channels now. And COTF has been doing amazing. Probably by, like, the second week of November, we might be able to apply for Twitch Partner, which is kind of insane, seeing as we've been going for just about a year and a half now. Yeah, it's really exciting. Then we got stuff with DBDCC coming up, which I am excited about. And let's see. We are about to load on in. Are you trying to pick up Butter in his bed?
It kind of worked, it kind of didn't.
So you need to taco cat him.
I tried, he wiggled.
Family or residence, you say? It's not a bad map. The rocks can be a little bit dicey for me to get hits over. Azrov's tiles are always going to be the best for Huntress, as they are as low can be. At least the fillers, especially. But looking around, not seeing survivors yet, though we do see scratch marks moving towards me. So we do see a survivor there. I think that there is a Megan. Let's continue on them. We see them going towards Shack. I mean, very strong tile, makes sense. Though Meg potentially deviating from that plan. Instead going back here. Interesting choices, interesting. Doubling back though? Jeez. I feel like this actually might be a Zarina. It might just be because we're a 110 killer, but jeez. They can be rough at times chasing them down. It's like we're not that much faster than them in the grand scheme of things. Why does this feel like I'm so much slower? There's Bloodlust 1. There's 2. Bloodlust 2. You go for that M1 hit here. We'll take it and then try and go for that M1 or M2 down from afar. was hoping that they might go for a flick out to the right. But yeah, it feels like I'm just slagging behind so much. He's holding W for dear life. I finally got the down, but however, it took 2 entire gens to do so. And we chased her across the map pretty much. That is a bit insane. I used 2 hatchet towers, so I don't need to reload just yet. Maybe getting some info wouldn't be a bad thing. There's no sign of them thus far. Don't need to worry about the void. No one here. What about Shrine? Yeah, they have some pretty good progression on it too. No sign of the survivor though. So it looks like they left early. And a blast mine to boot just to add insult to injury. That's mildly unfortunate. God dang. Can you not? Yeah, it's that up close and personal shots that always trip me up. All right, there we go. They were very happy about the blast mine, clearly. Let's see. We got a hook out here. We can reload. Get some information off of the good old darkness revealed. That will see anyone though. We haven't really been getting much info off it. Yeah, once again, nothing. Nothing at all. That is heartbreaking. There's Arena. I think we get the M1 hit here. Just barely. We don't get it here. And she knew that too. She's gonna go for the stun. Once again, a lot of distance that the Arena has on us. Yeah, unfortunately, that tile there just a little bit too short for Zarina to duck under. So he will be able to go back to the hook here and potentially pressure the Meg as well off of her hook. Yep, they just healed. That's perfect. Let's kick this real quick. Get it regressing 2.5% plus 0.3% per second. Scratch marks going back into Shack, it looks like. And that is a Megan. A third survivor still on gens, makes sense. A vault, yep. That's a Lithe, if I've ever seen one. Going back to Shack. And we have one more hatchet to close this chase out. Yeah, that there was not the right move, Meg, my friend. Unless you have a decisive strike, in which case, well, I guess it really didn't matter. But no decisive, so we'll get the hook going. Let's reload. Darkness revealed value, go! Yeah, look at that, we see 2 survivors. Hey, look at that! A beautiful hit, if I do say so myself. Michaela. I'm getting better with the arch. Perfect. That Meg's probably freaking out just a little bit. That snipe from downtown. All right, let's kick it for the 2.5% real quick. We got brutal, so it takes a little bit less time. Let's get some darkness revealed value once again. Not seeing anyone though. We do see crows coming back over there, so not that far away. Get some speed. We saw scratchies. Those scratchies going pretty far in. Oof. And they just keep going too. Yeah, we have to drop that. Hell to the no. Hell to the no from me. Check this gen again. Seems like they have been working on it. Scratch marks. That's a Michaela. Oh, Michaela, my dear. I have no qualms going after you if you decided to work on that gen. Zero qualms whatsoever. I'm just gonna M1. Actually, could you have dead heart? You didn't really see earlier, but it doesn't look like it. I had to think there was like, I don't think they do, but I should probably check just in case. Alright, we hear them working on the gen though. It is about to pop. And I think that was a Megan. And I have no clue where they are. Now, however, scratch marks didn't go too far. I think they are close by. Michaela, my dear. What are you thinking? Get out of here. Get. Like, honestly, what are you thinking going immediately back to that gen? Looks like some progress here, though. No sign of the survivor. Doesn't look like they... Whoa! Thought I saw scratch marks. I did see some scratch marks. Going out here, though. Going at that tile. That's Pumpkin, not a survivor. No sign of them. That's so rough. A little bit high on that one. A little bit late, though. I wasn't expecting that pathing from the Meg, not gonna lie. Progress there. I want to say they're back in Shack. It makes sense. The gen has a lot of progression. Either that or in that far gen. But from the sound of things, they are here indeed. And that there is a Zarina. Short light there. Vault for distance. Oh, Zarina. Could have been a sprint burst, I think. Maybe Adrenaline on top witch for additional distance. But we has a Noed. Is that Hope too? No, there's no way. That'd be Hope, Sprint Burst, and Addy. That'd be pretty insane. Pallet here. She might not expect the speed boost from Noed. I'd say she didn't. Did someone just go into a locker? Nope. Now they did, however, cleanse Noed. Let's see. She's in a pallet. They could try and set up for the pallet save. Though that's one survivor out saying, hell to no on that, no thank you. This is awkward, because there's so many spots for survivors to just be hiding behind. It's not like it can search behind all of them either. It comes back over here. Did I disturb it? I guess I did. Alright, she crawled out of it. So let's bring you further back away from the exit gates. It doesn't seem like your survivor friends are going to try and save you either, so it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but just in case when they get some funny ideas. So you're on death hook anyway, so never mind. I do wish that like survivor hook states were next to their name or something so killers could keep better track. I understand why they don't, because then it might incentivize killers tunneling out people more, but I feel like that doesn't really matter 9 times out of 10. But GG, well played to these survivors. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to use any slowdown or regression. So it was Overcome, it was Addy, and looks like it may have been Distortion, which was also interrupting our Darkness Revealed. go a full tracking ability for add-on that tracks on hatchets? It is, but I'm not that good yet. Eventually. Good luck, have fun next match. Seem like a nice person. Always appreciate a friendly survivor. But we are going to run another ad in just one moment. So for those of you who are not subscribed, you will get a minute and 30-second ad. Thank you all for supporting me today. And you will not miss much as we will be loaded on into the next match. With that being said, we'll be back in just a bit. 30 void energy. Okay, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel, and we are going to get... Okay, funny enough, I know you guys can't see the screen, but we got Huntress again. We're going to re-roll that one more time. Okay, Spirit. We can do Spirit. We can do Spirit. So we do get a Spirit Rin. What build do I want to run here? We could go Adept. We could go... Actually... I have an idea, a really funny idea. So here's what we're gonna do. We've done this before in some capacity, and it's called the Item Hoarder Spirit. I want to see if I can make this work again. Now, Spirit's phase works differently now, so it's gonna be a bit harder because they can actually tell where I am. However, I have some tricks up my sleeve. So we are gonna go Franklin's Hoarder. Let's go, let's go Franklin's Hoarder to start off with. So let's do that. Franklin's Hoarder, Franklin's, and then Hoarder. We could go with Insidious. Doesn't work as well as one would hope, unfortunately. At least not anymore. It used to. It used to. Let's go with the Wakizashi. And here's my thought process here. If we use the Wakizashi, we can return back to our husk, which we can leave on the item, right? We could also use the Furin, which facing sound is heard by all survivors. So there is a thought there as well. I'm not sure what it actually looks like, to be honest, when that is. So, like, when it says they hear the phasing sound, is just when I start phasing, or is that they all hear, like, basically it's like old spirits? Do you know, Giraffe? I do not off the top of my head. Okay, so I think we're just sticking with the Wakizashi, and then we will go with the increased duration. So I think we're gonna do that, and I don't think it matters what map we go on. We'll go Franklin's Hoarder. Let's also throw on Sloppy Butcher and Corrupt. Let's do that. I think this will work out well. So, that is our game plan. We are gonna once again make the return of Item Hoarder Spirit. As soon, if they have an item, and we make them drop with Franklin's, we're going to immediately phase walk on top of the item. We're gonna phase walk towards them and hope that one of them will be greedy enough to go back for the item mid-phase, and once we hear the Hoarder pickup, we'll phase back and then down them. It's different from old Item Hoarder Spirit, but I think it'll be just as fun. We'll see if we can get a survivor during this one match. We'll have to try it again at some point. Oh. I think last time we did it, we played on the game, and it was a ton of fun. Okay, we see three items. Come on, Jake, throw on a medkit or something. Honestly, medkit, I don't know. You know what? Flashlights. I think survivors with flashlights. Watch. I bet you, the survivor who falls for it will be the Fangman. Survivors and their flashlights. It's like trying to separate people. Like it's glued to their hand. They must have it. It's the one ring. They can't let it go. So I think we see the Fang, or potentially the Felix now, go back for their flashlight. So I feel like that's what's going to be. The medkit's like, for me, it's like, oh, I want to get that medkit so it's no longer losing charges. But I think it's the flashlights. I think it's the flashlights who are going to be greedy. That's my guess here. So this should be a fun one, I feel. Unfortunate that Jake does not have any item, but maybe I'll find one in a chest. So I just need to remember, back our mind, we're going to hit them, phase walk, and then phase back. It's gonna be so strange. I actually really do like the Wakizashi though. I think it makes you into like almost a more deadly Dredge, at least in chase, as you basically are able to teleport back to your husk the same way Dredge does. It's actually really interesting from that perspective. We're in the game again. Same time as last time we attempted this. Oh, hello. Survivors probably spawned back down there in that corner. Can I get down, please? Oh. Is that the Jake? It is the Jake. I probably should have let him get the item. All I did was touch the chest. Not far enough. All right, Jake, me boy. Do you have dead art? I was about to say, you're looking behind you just a little bit too much. Makes sense why your name is dead. You just forgot the heart at the end. Let's get you hooked back here, and then we need to find one of the flashlighters. Oh, I hear a generator. That looked like a Ada, who I believe uses the med kit. Yeah, they're going for the Nook. Now, unfortunately, we do not have our phase walk primed, so we're gonna have to just continue in chase here. Got the down. So disappointed we haven't been able to make it work yet. Up you go, friendo. Now, someone could be a gen here. Let's say I did hear a survivor. I want to say I did. No scratch marks, so it's just that. Jake was down here on the chest. Oh, let's phase walk back. There's the Felix. Where is your unhooker, Felix boy? Looks like they went this way. It's the 8 of the med kit. I doubt they greed the med kit. I doubt they greed it, but let's try. Let's try. You never know. Especially now if we're going on stairs. There's no way. All right, we commit. Now, there's someone right here. Yeah, it is the Fang Mint, the flashlight. We might be able to get it off her. Okay, fine. Let's break and then go back for the Felix. Or sorry, to Ada. That's what we downed. No. You don't get away. That's not how this works here. I will note that Jake is still injured all the while. No sign there. Ooh, however, there is an injured Jake here. Oh, Jake, me boy. Looks like someone did pick up their flashlight. Good set of ears on you, Jake. Now, they will be getting that gen out in the middle quite soon, I'd imagine. I don't know if he makes this. It's gonna be really close. Ooh, Jake being very gutsy. I like. And actually, I was not expecting that. Ooh, someone picked up another item. Hold up. Hold up. Had to be careful here. Pallet right there, Feng Min. Okay, let's see if we can make it work on her. Like we said, we're banking on the flashlight users. Going back for it. Surprised I did not get that hit. It looked clean enough. But let's go back to the Jake. Who was that? Was that Feng Min? Yes, it was. Alright, you get the hit. Flashlight down here. No, she's not going for it. That's so unfortunate. No one's being greedy enough. Alright, let's get the hook. Deposit our points. We need 30 for the challenge, I do believe. You finally got your dead heart off. However, you didn't get much in the way of distance, friend. I think you will go down here. Ooh, maybe not. I stand corrected. No dead heart to save you this time. I feel like I just heard a pumpkin get smashed down here.
Yeah.
Feel like I did. No, no sign of them if that were the case. Yo, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? Well, welcome to the stream. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach codes how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Oh. They would never expect Hoarder. You would never expect Hoarder. Alright, up you go, friendy. Thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. How's your day been? What have you been up to? Oh, there is a void here that I do want to touch. Put some additional haste on our phase walk. Oh, no, that's not what I was hoping it was. I was hoping that may have been them picking up an item. Oh, this is where Wakazashi is gonna come to play, right? He's holding it right there. I'll never see it coming. Okay, instead he decided to go to this pallet. Honestly, wasn't expecting that. Kind of was hoping to show off Wakazashi as he was in that corner. He's gonna like slow vault. We were gonna teleport back to our husk, but he just did not care. All right, work nights, and tonight is my first night of the week, and I try not to do anything. Hey, doing nothing, honestly, is sometimes the best plan you can have. So hope you have a great night just chilling. All right, let's get them one hit once we get our phase walk. Sorry, Felix, no item for you. Oh, just barely. Yep, he'll throw pallet, that's fine. Oh, Felix. He'll drop pallet again. Let's see if we can get him to vault it. If I waited a little bit longer, I think I would have been able to get him to vault, but he played it a little bit slower than I was expecting. Yeah, survivors just have not been greedy during this match, unfortunately. They have not been going back to the items like I expected them to. It is quite saddening, in my opinion. Oh, I saw someone get healed. No sign of them, though. Thankfully, we can really keep a close eye on Felix with the Wakizashi. I wonder some. Oh, I was about to say I wonder something, but here's the Ada. I was gonna do something, Ada, and you went and ruined it. Ruined it. Okay. Oh, absolutely. That's what I do all the time. You see Franklin's, you drop your item, especially your medkits. That is what I do almost every single time. Honestly, based on the build, in fact, that Spirit, in my opinion, is not my best killer in the world. I'm pretty happy with the results. But I will say I'm using like one of her best add-ons with the Yakoma Amulet. It is quite strong indeed. But GG, well played to these survivors. I really wish the archive wouldn't come up unless I like prompted it to. Ooh, we're also just a little bit above the blood point cap. Whoopsie. I guess I should use some blood points on the Huntress. And then actually I'm wondering, we're right now above the blood point cap by like 6,000. I wonder if I redeem my challenge, it'll give it to me. I'm doubtful, but you know what, I'm gonna try anyways. It did, it actually did. So let's grab Patchwork Breeches, complete that, and then 15 and one time. Yeah, that's easy enough. Blood points on Bubba or nothing. What I want to do is put them on my survivors. However, unfortunately, I ain't able to do that. So on to the Huntress it goes while we do queue up. Just need to get like below 2 million would be good. Perfect. And let's grab you, grab you. Yeah, if we can get to like 1.9, I'll be pretty happy, as that's usually a pretty safe number. Yeah, the Baba Yaga is probably one of my favorites, though it's really difficult. Sometimes I really do love the Mordeo, as well as the Cold Wastelander Survivor. It's like between these three as one of my favorite skins for Huntress. The only downside of the Mordeo is that her hatchet's so big that like it obscures the screen sometimes. What items do you guys have? A flashlight? That's fine. I do not need to put on a mangled head or a begrimed head, just for you guys. Yeah, the Baba Yaga, like the ambiance that is Baba Yaga is really, really good in my opinion. Yeah, the hair, like the smoke coming off of the hair and just the overall skin. Like I said, they did a really amazing job. The team at Behavior that does skins and works exclusively on them is so good at what they do. At least in my opinion. You'll hear it. She has the, oh, wait. Taylor Swift song? Oh, when are they adding a 100 skin who swings a Taylor Swift song? Jesus Christ. I thought they were talking about the Baba Yaga lullaby. It's like, it's not that bad. Go to McMillan. McMillan tiles are hit or miss for Huntress. If we get Shelter Woods, though, as much as I do hate that map, it is not bad for Huntress, I will say. Interesting. Otherwise, Cold Towers, meh. Most of the tiles are pretty tall, thus I'm not going to get a lot of value out of Huntress. Gordon Storehouse is just meant in general. ARP could be not ARP. Suffocation Pit would not be too horrible. It wouldn't be like the worst in the world, but definitely would not be my go-to. If I like take him towards basement the majority of the time, I think I should be fine though. And hearing I knew you were in trouble when you walked in, Jesus. That would be hysterical, but also horrible. All right, though, and this is actually going to be our last match of the night as well. Let's make it a good one, shall we? All right. Taking them out of load. Could be a 500 air code. No. Ironworks of Misery. Completely forgot this map, not gonna lie. It's been a while since I played on it. Spawn locations on this map are a little bit funky. So they could spawn like right behind me. Let's take a look. No one there. Nope, I guessed wrong, which means they might be there in that corner on the left. However, I do see a survivor. Fangman, Fangman. Where are you going? Going towards Shack. Oh my word, so close there. There we go. Good hit. We'll take the pallet, honestly. You are a strange one, my friend. A strange one indeed. Hi, Nancy. Don't worry, I heard your footsteps. Don't you worry, my dear. And you got a whole lot of nothing out here. You have that hard? Doesn't matter. And we'll get the hit. Oh, ace me, boy. I think he's DCing. I think he might be DCing. I have a sneaking suspicion he might be DCing. All right. And let's go back for the Nancy. We might see a Rebecca going for the pickup. Sure enough, there is Rebecca. Rebecca! I saw you, my dear. I see that flashlight in your hand. Yeah, this game's kind of over. This is what happens when you get too altruistic of flashlights. And this is a prime example why you need to use them in a smart way. We are bloodlusted now. We'll skip the pallet. She fakes it too. Moves into the tile. Make some distance. Bloodlust 2. I mean, she's gonna have to make a decision soon here. Maybe Nancy sets up for like a CJ tech. Oh, they're 100% gonna try for it. I bet you. I bet you the way that she's running. Did I mess up? I did. Whoops. I get Nancy up. We are gonna go for you. Bloodlust 3, because, you know, why not? Yeah, this is fine. And they get the ace, so Rebecca's gone. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, the Fang said, screw this noise, I'm out a long time ago. To be fair, everyone was on the ground, she was on hook, and I was chasing the Rebecca. Even if she didn't let go, I'm pretty sure she would have died. We will let one survivor escape. Excuse me. Oof. I don't know how that missed, to be honest. Hi. No, no, we're facing the wall. No flashlight saves today, Ace me boy. I guess let's just open this real quick. Get some more darkness reveal value. Not seeing anyone at a glance. A suiciding out because honestly, fair. And I guess it'll be up to the Rebecca or the Nancy on who escapes via the hatch. Like we said, at 0-1 gens will allow them to do so. Sounds like they're in Maine. I'm gonna do something really strange here. Very strange. I see scratch marks out there though. Hold up. Let's jump down. Kind of wish you could jump over that. Oh, have you got... All right. I was gonna say if they complete one more jet, I ain't gonna. All right, Nancy, you get to survive. Rebecca, unfortunately for you, you were the first to die. No. Mm-mm. No. No. Mm-mm. No, she dies. You get to live. No. Nope. Nope. She's dead. You get to live. She dies. If you go for the unhook, no. You live. She dies. You get hatch. All right. And there it is. I mean, honestly, they may have DC'd. They may as well have DC'd at start. And for, like I said, good reason. It was a bit of a rough start. Come on, Nancy. Come on now. Come on. Get. All right, bye, Nancy. But GG to these survivors. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. All four on consoles. I can't really say GGs. Off the record on one of them, Prove Thyself, a Dead Heart. Don't think we saw the Dead Heart on Fang. I think we got her before she could use it. Lots of sprint bursts, true BT, reassurance too. Not bad, not bad. Well, let that be a lesson learned to those of you who use flashlights. Be careful on when you use them, because if a killer who has some good ears until you're nearby setting up for that save, they are going to be very careful. We finished that up pretty quickly, so we'll do one more. We'll do one more. I think that's fair. It's not 9 o'clock here yet. We have 12 more minutes. We have 12 more minutes. But because there will be an ad that is going to run in 7 minutes, I'm going to run it now as we load in. So for those of you who are not subscribed, you'll get a 1 minute and 30-second ad. But with that being said, thank you for watching them, as it does help support the stream. But we will be back in just 1 minute. All right, there. You love your beamers? That's fair. You like your stand in my soul as you say that? Oh no, it's not you, friend. You're good. You're good. It's just more or less a heads up to everyone in general. Like, hey, you know, there's a thing that happens. I don't want there to be an ad and go, oh, that's, you know, it's an ad. Yada yada yada. I want to make sure people understand. Like, yeah, ads are a thing that helps support the content creator. And a lot of people don't always view it that way. And so I try and reestablish, like, hey, ads are a good thing. And I promise you're not going to miss out on any content, right? Because I always try and do them during stuff. All right, though. I think a survivor left. Ooh, a TTV. Hello, Ada. We'll see if they are alive after the match, and I'll give our normal reminders after the ad is done for those of you who might not be able to hear me just yet. All right. Same build, only one med kit, so no need for the begrimed head, I feel. Think it should be fine. Only Rebecca left to ready on up. Come on, Rebecca. Ready along. All right, guys, now that everyone is back, I do want to remind you all here today that we do have a TTV here in the lobby, but please make sure that you do go over and go say hi. Feel free to pull up their channel, watch them, but do not mention that we are their TTV killer. As always, they'll find out at the end of the match whether or not they survive or they die. At which point, if they are alive, we'll make sure to drop on by, say hi, drop a follow, and a GG's, as we are always here to support other Dead by Daylight content creators. With that said, though, we are going to jump right on in, and I don't foresee another 5-minute match, and even still, that would be kind of a bit close to 9 o'clock, so I think this will, in fact, be our last match of the day. Game pause by chance. Sometimes I feel like you'd bring a Mori. Oh, absolutely. If I recognize someone, I bring a Mori every time. You're like, that is a given. You can ask Shelby and Sarah, Psycho Mantis and the old Ford White's One Locker team. Who else? There's a few other people. I think Juke at one point I found. But whenever I recognize a name, if I like catch it before I load in, I always bring a Mori without fail. I'll bring add-ons, bring a Mori, bring like an actual build. Because that's my way of saying hi. It's like, hi! It's me! Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we've ever crossed in the fog. Disturbed Ward. Eh. I hate this map. I am a big proponent for behavior to overall make maps standardized as far as size is concerned, because maps like Disturbed Ward can just be such a brutal pain in the neck, especially on killers like Huntress, who are 110. 110 speed just rough. Over there, could be in chat maybe. Oh, it's a Rebecca. Good job there. A little bit of mind game. Looks like we did get him off of the tile, which is huge. Perfect. And I think we will get this unless they have a dead hard. And then we're going to be very careful. Hard to say. I feel like they're being very patient. So I don't know. That could have been a dead hard. There's a very real possibility. All right, I need to go around that pallet. Ooh, good job. That may have gotten her off. Barely, barely. However, Michaela will go down for that. Our slow slinger, Huntress, Trickster. Yeah, I think there's ways to balance them. The problem is that I think at the point in time, like where the game is, I think it would be healthy for the game to remove 110 killers. We booning here? Are we booning here, friend? Are we sure that's the right idea? Because I feel like it's not. I feel like that's not the move. I don't know. You do have Dead Hard. I was right. You little sneak. You little sneak. Come back here. Come back here. No. No dead hearts for you. You die now. All right. Up you go. Where Hook? There, Hook. I never go through pallets if I can help it. One of these days we'll get hit by the power struggle. Two gens in. Good job. Oh, hello. Hello. Ooh, a sprint burst. Very cute. Ooh, that's Shadow Step. That is Shadow Step right there. That's making my life much harder here. She could have left for all I know. Shadow Step literally just lost me out of the chase, I think. Yep. No clue where she went. Shadow Step was the freaking MVP of that chase. Now we do see... I saw one person. There's Rebecca. That's fine. There's someone here, though. Where are you? There are you. I saw you vault. Saw you vault. There she is, the Ada. Come here. Come here. Okay, you want me to M1 you? Sure. Good hit there. Now, they do have the pallet here if we... I just feel like a dead hard. Why does that feel like a dead hard? I don't know. It felt like they may have dabbed and I may have missed it, to be honest. Let's break this. Check the gen over here. Maybe Rebecca's over here. Nope. No Rebecca. I know that they were in Maine, but Maine's such a rough gen for me to protect, honestly. Another boon. I hate it. But we found a Nia. Nia of a sprint burst. Good hit. Sorry, friend. I don't think you get that. Not your footsteps. Let's go down into the basement. All right. Let's see here. We have 3 hatchets left. Gen spread is abysmal. Now, I do think they're still back here. As do think that there be a thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Scratch marks, though? Look at that. I think they're heading on towards the shack. And sure enough. Alright, this is going to be very dangerous for them. Very safe for me, though. Like I said, very dangerous for them. Wait, did Michaela not leave? Oh, Michaela. Dead hard? Okay, you left. Good on you. Good on you. Alright, sorry friend, you're going back in the basement. This is going to be your tomb. Alright, let's reload. Get some darkness revealed value. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do much with it, though we do see Michaela there in the distance. I was like, what in the world was that? It was the void. Say I may have seen a survivor there. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. What was that? A suicide on hook. I tried to get very aggressive there on that throw. Didn't work out. Keeping an eye on that little window to see if she stops with a pallet. She just keeps going. She just keeps going. Man, yeah, these type of tight tiles are just so rough for 110s. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, we can try and mind game, we can do everything, but they can clearly see us. However, what she might not see is the fact that we has a no-head. Hold the phone. Where'd she go? I genuinely don't know where she went. Her scratch mark just... Oh, you know what? I bet you Shadow Step is up there somewhere. I bet you it was just barely out of my ability to hear it. This time I almost straight up lost her. Sorry, friend. As no Ed. As far as hooking you... Yeah, it's all the way in the basement. Up we go. Yeah, and they left for good reason. With the no Ed up, I mean, they had hook states to give. Though I guess, what? One of them was on death hook, the other one wasn't. I mean, they had like 60 seconds to search for no Ed. Honestly, I think they should have. But I understand why they did leave when they left. So, fair enough, fair enough. But GG, well played to these survivors. Oh, seriously, we only knocked on 7? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We only got that many hooks. That does make a bit of sense. Let's see if they are live. They are. We'll give them a GG well played as well as a shout out, which I think is now a built-in command, isn't it? Shout out. Nope. Shout out. Full calm. There we go. Let's drop them a follow and a GG well played. Yep, that I was friend. Yep, Giltspire. Thank you much for the shout out. I appreciate you, friend. Seems like a pretty chill dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, dude seems really chill. And thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach girls how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. That's new. Yep. So they did add that recently, which has been really nice. It makes it a bit easier to shout out. You don't need a second command, though. It does not interact with our clip thing that we use. I'm blanking out on its name. Pixel chat. There we go. It doesn't interact with that, which I'd love for them to integrate. I think it would be a really cool feature that they should, keywords, be able to make that work. But that there is going to be our last match of the night. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the show, make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!